4, 3, 2. Begin transmission.
Hello and welcome, Space Cadets, to Season 2 of Dungeon Radio Hour, an actual play D&D comedy podcast where all of our health potions taste like slurm. As always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Dalton Rusher-Riddle, joined once again by my ragtag band of heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alissa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gehrlein.
Gehrlein.
How's it going?
Hello. It's going well. It's going really well, actually.
That's fantastic.
And you know what? I liked the Futurama reference in the opening joke.
Thank you.
Okay, I thought that
Thank you.
that is the best episode of all time.
So
one of the
it's
best,
such a good
easily.
show in general. I love me some Futurama.
I love it. I just got confused because I was like, excuse you, it's flavored like cherry
Limeade. A direct reference to our show.
Yeah.
Cherry Limeade.
Mm-hmm.
Canonical.
So I was like,
But in this universe, Cherry Slurmade.
Slurmade.
Ooh.
It was a joke on top of a joke, like a hat on a hat.
Yes.
It was.
Yeah.
You would know that, Alissa,
Multi-layered.
if we were more in sync.
All right.
And we were on the same
come to the next
wavelength.
session so we can be on the same wavelength. Yes.
Yes. Thank you. That's all I ask.
Yeah. Can you just give Dalton just the bare minimum respect?
I'm trying my best.
Ever since she's gotten curtain bangs, she's gotten real uppity, and I don't like it.
I told him the phrase curtain bangs today, and now he's so
And now
proud.
he uses it in every sentence he can.
now I know what it is. Yeah. It's like when we teach Andrew a new word. By the way, we always write down Andrew's name and how it's spelled and pronounced before every episode. That's why he fucked it up.
It doesn't
this time.
always
We forgot to
translate.
do it.
Yeah.
we forgot
Yeah,
to do it this
did.
episode.
I added some extra syllables.
That's on us, and we apologize. We
That's my bad.
we apologize.
I forgot how to
That's our
talk.
fault. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so going into our pre-show topic, even though I gave him an excellent segue to pick up on, and he did not use it whatsoever, we're going to turn it over to Mike to introduce this pre-show with a little bit of this or that action.
Yes. All right. So
What kind of action?
this or that. You know what? We're going to actually, not all the questions are this or that. So we're going to call it, how well do you know your dungeon buddy?
Oh.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a series of questions. Each of us are going to have a partner. I'm going to partner with Dalton. Andrew's going to partner up with Alissa.
Okay.
I think that's
And
only
you
fair.
have to answer the questions to the best of your ability. No looking at your partner's sheet if you're in the same room, Alissa.
Well, we're not partners.
That's a good point. I guess it doesn't matter. Look at
I
your
just
partner's
pop
sheet.
up behind you guys.
Andrew's been here
Look
the
at your
whole
partner's
time.
sheet, I guess, if you're in the same. Doesn't matter. But yeah, we're just going to see how well we know the other person. Let's say Alyssa's answering the questions for Andrew, and I'll answer the questions for Dalton.
Question, Michael. When it comes to winning, is this every man for themselves, like whoever gets the most right, or are we winning as a team? Because that's going to be dependent on how well I participate for you.
Oh, wow.
We'll be winning as a team, exclusively as a team, because you're not going to answer the questions the other way around. I'm just going to answer the questions for you. You just answer how you would normally answer. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
All right, here we go. We're going to get into the game. First question.
Okay.
What is your partner's catchphrase?
Oh, God.
Meaning, what is something they say all the time? If you had to narrow it down, what is your partner's catchphrase?
We're going by whole show, right?
I'm having a hard time thinking of my own catchphrase. There's no chance you're going to get it.
Just in everyday life.
Oh, in everyday life, I was going by show.
I guess if Andrew also had that interpretation, that's fine.
Alyssa doesn't see me in my everyday life. Alyssa
I'm
lives
going by
1,000
show,
miles away.
Andrew. Think
Okay.
of show.
Okay, we're
Show.
going by show.
The
Okay.
whole thing.
All right, Dalton,
whole
are you
show.
also going by show? Because you just crumpled up a piece of paper. We all saw and heard that.
The first one was mean.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
maybe Mike is going to be mean to himself.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, it's definitely mean to just me. Everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Alissa.
I wrote that's common for Andrew to say in season 1 that this is a Ren fair.
Oh, damn. That would
was
have been
very
good.
much a catchphrase of his.
Well, what I wrote was good enough because that's how I live my whole life.
Yeah, that's fair. Very fair.
That's fair.
All right. I wrote for Dalton. Bye for now, kids.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean,
I do say that a lot.
At the
I
end
say
of
it
each
every
episode.
time, dude.
I do.
At the end of each episode, but that's okay. What did you
That's
write,
true.
Dalton?
I wrote, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah. That's also fair.
That's a catchphrase in your head.
It's
Yeah.
true. That's just your constant inner monologue. You have to say it out loud. I guess you do say it out loud, too.
I do
You
say
say-
it out loud.
He does.
Less catchphrase, more general attitude.
True.
You know?
That's very fair. Okay. Well, that was question 1. Question 2. All right. If your partner could only wear one outfit, what would it be?
Oh, easy. Alyssa, you should probably get this one.
Black t-shirt.
Pretty much.
Literally what I'm writing down. I already wrote it. If you wanted to look. Black tea.
Watch him write down something completely different, though.
Wow, that'd be so mean.
Right after she literally said it.
Like, actually.
Excuse me, I like to wear a fucking suit.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to
God,
say
I'd
suit
rather
even
kill
as the
myself.
joke.
If I had to wear a
Alright.
suit every day, I'd fucking kill myself.
Does everybody have their answers written down?
Yes.
Written down, sir.
Okay, cool. Alyssa?
I wrote that Andrew would always wear a black t-shirt.
I wrote down a black or graphic tee. Beep, 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 beep.
Whoa!
Usually a combination of. Sometimes I get crazy. I'll wear a combination. It's both a black shirt and a graphic tee. I know.
That's
It's fucked
wild.
up.
That's
I
wild.
know.
Yeah.
Wild.
Sometimes I'll do that if I'm feeling crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you pretty much nailed it. That is what Andrew exclusively wears. I wrote for Dalton a sleeveless tee and shorts that show off his thighs.
Looks like Dalton wrote exactly that.
I wrote sleeveless t-shirt, 5-inch inseam short with pockets.
Hell yeah! Boom!
He adds the
There you
detail.
go.
It's got to be 5-inch inseam, not outseam.
And it's
and
only fair
pockets.
that I give myself 2 points for that very specific answer.
That was
matched
very
Dalton's.
good, Mike. That was very good.
Scoreboard is 2-1. We're winning.
And
Favorite
women,
Dalton
women
Mike.
out there,
I'm
you
kidding.
hear how
I'm kidding.
Dalton
It's 1-1.
asked for pockets? You have to ask for pockets, ladies.
Yeah,
If
that's
you want
true.
your shorts and your jeans to have pockets,
You have to ask for
I'm with
pockets.
you. I'm team woman pocket.
Me
but
too.
you got to ask for it.
You have to ask for what you need. A lot of women, they don't speak up.
It's because we've been silenced. Rabble,
Just
rabble,
ask for
rabble.
30% more pay. You guys don't do it.
Oh, no, we're not
Sillies.
doing that. We're pockets only.
Where are you going to put the 30%, you dummies?
You got to have your pocket first.
ask for the pockets, sillies.
We love you, Alyssa. You can have our pockets. If
we
you're
love
sitting
you.
between two
Yes.
people who have pockets, technically you have pockets
That's
because you
true.
can use their
You have access
their
to
side
their-
you can
pockets,
use their
as
pockets.
your pockets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay, here we
There's no
go.
rules about using other people's pockets.
It's true.
What is your favorite joke or shared memory with your partner?
Oh,
I feel like
Oh,
I know
I-
what Andrew's going to write.
you probably do, and I'm gonna write it.
Oh, I don't want to share it.
I think you have already on the show. If not on
Probably.
the show, on Patreon for sure.
We really connected on that
And
day.
the fact that you're saying this means I know that we probably have the same thing
This
written down.
this memory is one that I will never forget in my entire life, which is why it's so ingrained in me.
I wonder if it's one we have already spoken about for them too.
Dalton, are you done writing? Everybody done writing?
I'm done.
Look at you. Jazz fingers. That means that Alyssa's done. Sparkle thing.
That was terrible. If anybody watched me do jazz hands, I was like this.
You were.
That's why I didn't take any dance classes. In
Hey,
college.
Alyssa, go ahead and answer.
I only had to
question.
write 2 words and I put them in with capital letters. I just wrote the fart.
The fart.
The fart. Yes,
The fart. The fart.
I wrote Alyssa farted on me, and that's what happened.
That's true.
That's what happened. No other
Anybody?
context.
Does anybody want to say any more context so this doesn't look crazy?
The fart.
The fart.
Enough said.
I wrote, and I know that Dalton is going to say either the phone thing or the possum story or something like that. Probably something like that, right? Those are jokes that come back
I
again
did,
and again.
did.
But my personal favorite memory was Dalton and I writing a comic book based off of our high personas.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's my personal favorite memory because that was Dalton and my time. We had lots of time, like for weeks, just doing that, and it was super fun.
The Night Watch Guardians.
Yes.
We would literally just sit in my room at the fort and like doodle and sketch and come up with storylines.
It was fun.
And
it never went anywhere, but it was very fun. It was very fun. But I had to write down my personal favorite.
I like
memory.
how so Dalton picked the most memorable, but Mike picked the one that he cherished most, and I think that's adorable.
if I cherished moments, I would have picked that.
If
I
Dalton
had any
valued
sort of
our
cherishment.
friendship, then he would have a more endearing answer, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Dalton is who Dalton is, and I love Dalton for that. No, both great memories and a lot of fun, and will be burned into my memory forever. Next question. What is your partner's favorite genre of music? It's not necessarily something we know about each other. To be
hard one.
fair, we picked partners that might not have each other's answers right off the bat. I had Alissa, of course, Dead Ringer. I would know each and every answer.
Death metal for Alyssa.
Right,
For sure,
exactly. Death metal. So we mixed it up and we made it a little bit harder on ourselves, a little bit more challenging. So we might not have the answer, but hey, are we going to learn something about each other today? Yeah. we are.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right, you guys ready
Yeah.
for my answer?
What did you write for our boy Andrew?
I just feel like Andrew and I have spoken about a couple bands, and so for that reason, I went with indie,
I feel like this may be an appeal for a half point
like
because
indie folk.
now this is what I wrote, and I think this and indie are pretty much synonymous.
No. Whatever it is, just no.
Alternative rock.
Oh,
No.
I mean, indie is a very smaller subset of that, but I feel like most indie artists are alt rock bands.
I actually, indie alt is usually that's like this, like you get the slash hyphenate there. Indie alt. I am going to give you a half point. I'm going to give you a half point as the judge and
See,
leader of this
you ask for
competition.
half points, you ask for pockets, you get what you want.
Just ask,
Could I have
ladies.
10 points, Mike?
You have
10
to
points
be your
for
own
me.
advocates, and you don't do that. This is
all
why
10
we're
to 50
keeping
points.
you down.
that's our sole problem. Yeah.
No, but I did write for Dalton. And here's the thing. I know that this could go a couple different ways. I know that
Could it?
Dalton does like some, all right. Dalton giving an affirmative glare and head shake. So I will just say my actual answer. I wrote for Dalton pop.
Alternative punk emo.
Damn.
Wow.
Shit.
I think we talked
Shit.
about Lady Gaga too
we
much.
have talked
Did
about
not
Lady
include pop?
We have talked about Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift.
I don't dislike pop, but it's not my go-to genre.
He's
Alright.
a Paramore versus Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm a
You're Haley
Halsey,
Williams.
Haley Williams, Avril Lavigne.
Yellow card.
Well, here's the thing. You know what I said earlier about learning something about each other? I did learn something about you. And Dalton, our music tastes line up pretty well. And you know what? That makes me feel closer to you, even though I got it wildly off. And you were a little bit of a dick about it. I feel better about our friendship.
I guess I'm only being a dick because I thought it was a well-known fact, but I guess it's not, and that's my fault. So I apologize.
we don't talk about music enough as a friend group because
Well,
I feel
that
like
would require
Yeah.
me to conversate.
that's true,
Yeah.
and that's not going to happen anytime soon. So there we go. The points remain 1.5 to 1. We moved the needle a little bit there.
I have
1.5.
two
I thought
to
we
1.
had two. I thought we had two. We had two at one point.
We have 2. Shit. Are we sure?
I have 2.5. Black tea.
the fart and black tea
and indie got half. 2.5.
and indie half.
Oh, okay. 2.5 to 1. 2.5.
No,
to
we
1.
have two. You gave us 2 points for the shirt and the shorts.
I was kidding about that.
I wasn't.
I was kidding about that. I'm gonna give us a 1 and 2.5, and Dalton, we just have to bridge the gap. I'm sorry, we have to bridge the gap. So start thinking more like me and catch up.
There's a lot wrong with that sentence. Can I trade partners? Is that allowed in the
You
in the
can't.
half?
Just join our
You
team.
can't.
Yeah.
This
Come on
is your
over.
sentencing. You have to be.
Can I be my own partner?
You are your own partner through life. Okay, we're moving on to the next question. What is your partner's favorite DRH episode?
Oh man.
Ooh.
And are we ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right. Alyssa.
It's so hard because like I know which one is definitely my favorite, but for Andrew, I don't know. I think he had such a kick playing Jeff that I went ahead and guessed the one after Jeff was revealed to be our bad
damn.
guy. Because
That
the one
was
where
a-
he is revealed is he really just is like one line, at the end. So I don't really
Right.
count that. It's the one after.
The reveal episode,
The
basically.
reveal. Yes.
And if you haven't listened to season 1 yet, spoiler alert.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, the Jeff guy was bad, guys. Okay,
The whole
voice,
time.
yeah. I can't do the voice, but you know the guy I'm talking about. Okay, that was the one I was going to pick, but my favorite that I've listened to the most is the flashback episode where we get the point of view from
That's a good
Cody
one.
and Alicia, Ashley and Dustin, and my dog. Something about that episode, and I think it's a testament to the editing of it. It's just, mwah.
Thank you.
It's great. It answers questions that had lingered till that point for like 50 episodes, and it was cool to see the other side of it. And it just felt like a good drama amongst all the silliness, And I loved it.
It was
Loved
so fun to record
That was
too.
a really special episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that. There's so many episodes that we can pick, 50 plus, in fact. So gosh, this is hard, but I feel like an early favorite that maintained itself as a favorite for many listeners was when we first really explore Waterdeep and end up in the Boar's Head Tavern. I believe it's episode 3 or 4 into Waterdeep.
Are you talking about the one where you drink the piss?
Piss drinking episode. That's
That's a top. That's
Another
a top 10
spoiler.
easily.
in the
Another
first 5
major
episodes, I drank
spoiler.
piss. So that's a spoiler. Dalton, what did you answer?
Yeah, so Mike is right. 50 plus for, the first season. There are so many episodes to pick from. And I, immediately wanted to choose something from the last arc of season 1 because there was so much good content in there. But like Mike said, some of the earlier episodes still hold a lot of humor. And I picked the one where I had probably the most fun improving with Mike the entire season.
Oh, I know which one this is.
And it's when Mike talks to Tony the Salamander.
Tony the Salamander.
God damn it. Tony the Salamander.
Yeah.
Tony the
West Swamp
Salamander.
Story.
Yes,
Yep.
West Swamp Story.
West Swamp
Oh,
Story.
gosh.
I love that
Yeah.
whole plot line in the swamp.
Yes.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
And that is another favorite for fans and us alike. We had so much fun recording that one. So many laughs. All right, here we go. One last question. Score is currently 2.5 to 1. A dead heat. It's anybody's game. I guess we'll find out what the final score is next week. But for this next question, what is your partner's favorite color?
Ooh.
What is your partner's favorite color?
I feel like I do know this.
It's black, Alyssa.
That's what I was thinking, but I was like, but that's what he likes to wear. I really feel like you and I have spoken how we both like green, but you go more into like a teal color.
I wrote teal.
Ah! Yes.
Nice.
I wrote teal.
Yeah.
I scratched out black and wrote teal.
I do like black. I do
All
love
right.
the color black. Even wearing it and just having like phones and computers and shit be black. I love it. Cars.
I've had this conversation with all of you. Dalton, I remember this conversation. He had 3 favorite colors. It was something like gold, a teal, or cerulean. I might be thinking somebody else with the gold. That's fine. But he also said,
Dalton's face.
but because I wrote down 3, because he had 3, so I could write down 3. He also wrote like a dusty rose.
So I went generic at first and wrote down blue. And then I got specific and wrote down peacock or like peacock green, which is a base form of teal. So I am going to
I think
argue
that's fair.
that
I
that
have
is.
to.
That's fair.
I
That's
just wrote
very
down the gay
blue.
name of the shade of that color.
That's true.
The very
Yeah,
gay.
You say the gay name?
Yeah, the gay.
I
mean
wasn't.
it's specific? It's a
I
very
wasn't gay
specific.
enough for that, but that's okay. I still give myself the point for being in the ballpark.
Yes.
So that ends this round
that's
with
fair.
2 for me and Dalton, 3.5 for Alissa. And
I think it's 3.
Wow.
We're in the.
I am
Dalton
not going
says
to be
it's
able to
3.
survive the next week not knowing who won.
I know.
What am I supposed to do with myself?
Listen to an episode.
Okay.
All right, so to give you a quick recap of where we left off last time, you were being attacked by Space Cancer Boys or team of robotic dinosaurs.
Space Cancer Boys.
Space
What you
Cancer
said was correct. Yeah.
as he was chasing you through one of the arenas in Space House, and you narrowly escaped only to come face to face with Dr. Bad in one of the adjacent hallways, surrounded by his own battalion of Aeon guards. And he has asked you all to follow him. Now, it was very, very inconvenient to try and catch up with you three. We've been looking everywhere for you.
You didn't look everywhere because we were inside of our friend.
Also, in our defense, you made it very scary to come forward. So
It really sounded like everybody find these guys and kill them sort of thing.
Oh, well, that's precisely what it's all about. You see, you're a very, very hot commodity right now, and whoever does, do away with you, I don't like to use the K word, but whoever does away with you will automatically win this season of Space House, so it's very, very special.
Well, we're here to turn ourselves in.
Yep.
And we win Space House. Like you said, if you're a man of your word.
We brought ourselves
we
alive
brought
or
ourselves
dead.
in, dead or alive, and that was the thing.
We're very, very grateful that you will all come to your senses and you have turned yourselves in, but I'm afraid that your self-preservation has met its end because we are going to terminate the three of you. You see, we have also come to the realization that, well, you're the reason for all of our recent, what's the word? The troubles.
Dr. Bad.
No trouble.
Dr. Bad, what are you saying? Recent troubles. We haven't done anything. We've just been playing the game, as everybody else has.
No. In due time. Reverend Mother will explain everything. It's quite simple. You see, quite simple. All too well. And then he walks a little ahead of you, giving you time to converse with yourselves if you so choose.
Okay, what the fuck, guys?
What the fuck?
Are we gonna kill these guys?
No, Alyssa, on the side of your mouth so they can't
I'm
hear
sorry,
us.
sideways mouth talking.
Yeah, so if we're sideways mouth talking, they can't hear us so well. So what I'm saying is,
Guys, I'm legitimately scared.
I think we gotta get the fuck out of here. And
Yeah, he said terminate,
yeah,
which means kill.
I put cyanide pills in all of our teeth.
What?
So if you snap off your molar, the number 5 here, that'll pretty much end it on our terms. And I think that's how we'd want to go out.
No, I don't want to go out at all.
I already drank mine. I thought it was a fizzy candy. I bit it and ate it and drank it. It didn't hurt me because I'm a robot, I think, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh, shit.
It didn't taste that good.
To be fair, I tried to make my own cyanide at home, and I might have made Tums or something.
Yeah,
It
I
could
didn't know
be,
you had teeth.
Alka-Seltzer.
Also,
Yeah.
Good
I
teeth?
don't, and so that was really hard. I had to install teeth.
you didn't install
So-
them.
Ugh. Oh,
Yeah.
I see they're just floating near your shoulder, actually.
I found teeth.
Oh.
Oh,
There's
it's one of those
teeth everywhere,
chattering,
really.
the
There's-
wind-up teeth that chatter. You put one of those in your fucking head. I think we're gonna die, guys.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna die
We-
too.
I
What are
think
we gonna do? How are we gonna get out of dying?
We
Because
need
there's
to-
definitely a way out. I
we
think.
need to negotiate,
Negotiate.
make
Yeah.
ourselves seem like useful.
What if we tell
make
them the
ourselves
truth?
useful?
We tell them the
We
truth.
could make.
We come
Tell
from
the truth.
We come from Faerun. We were sucked through a portal here. We weren't even supposed to be here.
He's already guessed it anyway.
We make an impassioned plea.
Yeah.
Telling the truth in detail, make the story good so they listen to us and they don't kill us immediately.
Yeah.
At the very least, maybe we can talk it down to a maiming. I don't mind getting maimed.
While the three of you are having this conversation, Dr. Bad stops, turns around. You know, it really is quite a shame that it all had to come to this. Because I do think that the three of you could prove to be, and as he says, prove to be the entire entity of Space House begins to shake violently, as once again you hear the creaking and groaning of metal as you are rocked side to side. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, fuck.
15.
19.
Dexterity. Let me look it up.
I'm shaking so much while I look it up.
9.
So you all, Mike and Andrew, fall down to your knees as you rock side to side. Alyssa, you are able to grab onto the side of the wall and keep your footing. Some of the Aeon guards behind you lose their footing again, as does Dr. Bad. When all of a sudden you hear another groan and creak, and Alyssa, you watch as the metallic floor in front of you begins to buckle before it completely snaps into creating this large gaping chasm that starts to fall away, separating where the three of you are standing, along with where Dr. Bad is with the Aeon guards on the other side. So imagine these two sections of hallway that are almost starting to Titanic a little bit as they've begun to break apart. And before you know it, the three of you start to slide and slip down towards the dark, empty chasm below.
Guys!
I try to flail my
shit,
vines,
shit.
Dalton, with like thorn whip, seeing if I can maybe just latch onto something.
I try to make myself as wide and sticky as possible to grab onto whatever I can, and also maybe grab onto Andrew at the same time.
Cool. Alyssa, you do so. You sling your arms up using your vines to grasp onto whatever they can as the floor very quickly falls away from you, just leaving this vast emptiness below. Mike, you turn both of your hands into those stretchy, silly, putty hands, grasping the top of some of the rafters while the other one holds on to Andrew. And the three of you are kind of just left dangling there with no real direction to go as the floor has fallen out. You have the option below, or you have to swing over to where Dr. Bad and the Aeon guards are.
I'll use my momentum and stretchiness to create a pendulum, swing us up to the rafter. Okay? What do you guys think?
I don't want to.
I'm scared, but I trust you, dude.
Andrew, you can help us by making your rocket boosters go. We'll swing better that way.
Oh shit, my rocket boosters. Have I ever do I have rocket boosters? Fuck yeah. I do, and I click my fucking elbows together. That's how you activate them. And I would like to activate my rocket boosters, Dalton.
I thought we had canonically using rocket boosters.
We
No?
may have.
No, I don't think we have.
We
I
may
don't think we
Okay.
have. But it's okay.
Yeah, here we go.
We're going
We're doing it.
Looking for
We're going
anything.
to flavor Expeditious Retreat as a rocket
Okay, I was
booster
gonna
type
say
of
that
deal.
might work.
So as Andrew gains the dash action, he activates these rocket boosters on his forearm that allow him to swing Mike's jelly-like hand from side to side. Mike, give me a athletics check with advantage because Andrew is helping.
With advantage, thank God, because I rolled a 1.
Oh fuck.
All right, athletics. 18.
Cool. You successfully are able to swing over to the other side that has fallen severely away from the rest of the structure of Space House. Alyssa, you are still hanging there in the center.
1,
Dude.
2. You ready, Andrew? 3.
4, 5. Fuck! I
No,
thought you were
Andrew!
going to 5.
That's too much. And then we fly up and successfully land on the thing. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
We gotta
we're
work on our
safe.
counting thing, because that worked out, but if it had been a different situation and your
Next
go wasn't
time,
my go,
Can we just count to 60? Like an even minute would be easier for me to remember.
I forgot you count to 60. Yeah, okay. It's sure.
Wait, Alyssa!
Alyssa!
Hey guys, I'm still hanging here.
Mike, grab her. Here, I'll let your others half dangle down and see if you can grab her, and I'll keep you
All
from
right, here we
falling.
go. Boys. I stretch out. I try to grab you with my big Mr. Fantastic hand.
I grab onto one of Mike's hands.
Alyssa, you got it?
I don't like heights.
I think I've got a vine.
Wait, do you have wings? Don't you have wings? I thought you had wings.
I tried it. I'm all out. I'm all out of juice.
You're out of wings. How are you out of wings?
It's too much. Like I tried. I'm too tired. I just can't.
All right, here we go. You got it? I think I got your vine. We're going to count to 60. Count with me and Andrew.
No.
1, 2,
Just pull
3.
me up.
2.
All right, here you go. Dalton, do I have to roll for it?
Yeah, you have to roll for it. Are you kidding me?
Okay, all right.
But he said what? He said it.
I made an effort noise. Doesn't that get me advantage
No,
at least?
it doesn't.
But Andrew is helping. That gets an advantage.
I
That's
also
true.
win.
That's true.
Ooh, what do you-
Athletics again, Dalton?
Athletics with advantage.
It's like tennis. When you make a grunt sound, you do better.
All right. I got a 12.
Cool. That is enough to do it. You successfully grab Alyssa and pull her over to the other side. And now the three of you are on the other side of this chasm with Dr. Bad and the Aeon Guards on the
Babe,
other side.
I got you. I love you so much.
Yeah,
I love
fuck
you so much.
Guys. Fuck
Yeah,
you guys.
fuck you all.
Oh yeah, I just like start humping the air and I'm like flipping them off. Like yeah,
We're humping. We're
you
humping
didn't
and
get
we're
us.
flipping you off.
Yeah,
We
grab my
succeeded.
So if this was a film, you see the two of them just dancing and flipping Dr. Bad off. I have now righted myself. My fear has like put me in full paralysis. So I've just been quiet and I'm just standing there frozen. I look at them, I look at Dr. Bad, and I just start running silently.
Oh, I see Alyssa run and I run as much as I can.
I run too, but when I run, it makes a Scooby-Doo noise.
Yes. So the three of you are running, and if you were to look over your shoulders before you ran away, you would see that the Aeon guards were actively trying to get Dr. Bad up off of the ground. He did not look good. It looks like maybe he got hurt in the fall. They're having to really help him to get him back up. And you begin to run, and as you begin to run, you hear Flip Busby's voice come over the intercoms of Space House. Contestants, it's your host, Flip Busby, wanting you to all remain calm and please go back to your housing units. It seems that the satellite of Space House has taken on some structural damage, but not to worry, it's nothing that we can't fix here at the amazing and fabulous Space House. Now, once again, all of you, please return to your housing units.
Guys, I don't think we should return to our housing units. I think we got a GTFO.
Yeah, no, this is good. That means people won't be in the halls. We can just go, because we need to find our team. I don't think they're being released. They're probably being held in Dr. Bad's office.
We have got to find our team, and we've got to find Jeff. And Dalton's going to be pretty pissed if we don't find him, I think.
We have to get Dalton, we have to get Jeff to at least get their freaking bodies switched back to normal. You know, the chicken and the robot and the guy, I could take or leave.
No.
Come on.
No, I've grown attached to them.
Okay, I mean, Des...
No, we gotta find all of them.
Des
okay,
did send Zero to save me, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dalton, I think I'm actually going to finally figure out my cantrip.
Uh-huh.
It's a cantrip, and I still have not used it, which is message.
Okay.
Right?
Ooh.
Granted, it only has a range of about 120 feet, where I can send a message within range and then whisper it, and then, they can respond back.
Uh-huh.
So I think in this panic where I don't know where to go, I even feel like, I'm going to just try and see if I can, reach out with my mind in that range to see if I can sense them, to see if I can feel any of them. So I'm literally just, my simple message is again and again and again, just Des, Inigo, L, Jeff, and I'm just repeating it in my head, and I feel like it's almost echoing out of me.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if they're within range, but I think in my panic I'm just trying.
Cool. Alyssa, within your panic, you do discover that you have this telepathic link with the people that you've been close to and in contact with, while you've been here on Space House, and you send these vibrations out and they reverberate off the walls, and you wait to hear that echo back. And while you don't hear anything, you do sense something and see something slightly suspicious, something that you didn't notice before. the lights that are illuminating the hallway of Space House are blinking. And you didn't realize it at first, but go ahead and roll intelligence with advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah, we're Stranger Thingsing this. Oh, yeah. 16.
There is a pattern that is blinking in the lights that go to the code, go to Morse code of this way.
Guys, I think we have to go this way. I don't know how to explain it. I
Yeah,
just
no
feel
shit.
I'll explain
I'm
it.
not going to go towards the danger and death. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe message will come in handy another time, huh?
I keep doing it
We
as we
keep
run.
running in the direction.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so I'm just doing it on repeat.
Cool.
as we run.
You keep running in the direction, and you eventually come to the end of the hallway. And before you even get to the hallway, the elevator door lights up its down symbol and opens up to you, almost as if it's inviting you in.
Let's go. In,
All right,
in.
guys,
Go.
Okay.
everybody in the elevator. Andrew.
Trying to press the door close is just not fucking going. Come
The
on.
door closes on its own without you having to press anything.
Oh,
The
thank
door
God.
does close on its own. And once you are inside, the button at the very bottom of the panel, not even one that's associated with a floor, blinks into the active position as the three of you slowly descend down.
Oh, no. Oh, guys, this is it. They got us. We got on the elevator that Dr. Bad probably controls, and they're sending us right to the incinerator right now.
Well, if I don't think the elevator goes to the incinerator. To be fair, I mean, but listen.
Where's the incinerator then, dude? Top floor? It's not going to be on the top floor. It's going to be on the bottom floor.
That's true. That's
I mean-
true. That makes the most sense. You're right.
I get it. This could be a trap, but I don't know. This just doesn't feel like Dr. Bad's MO. Dr. Bad's MO is to come straight at us and threaten us.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
that's what he's been
Bad's
doing.
MO is to successfully. He doesn't have to break the girder, and he
Yeah.
already had us.
Yeah, and you
I
know
think we're
what?
fine.
He's got a speech impediment. Have you guys noticed that? I didn't want to bring it up because it's
I
kind of
have.
rude. He does have a little bit
Yeah.
of an impediment.
I really think I know a good speech therapist. I really think that he could get that fixed with enough, maybe 6 months. A good speech
Yeah.
therapist. I think he could stop it if he really stopped doing this the
Yeah.
entire time. I think that would help.
He needs to take
He's
his
got to get his finger out of his
Sorry.
cheek for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's some sort of tick or something. I'm not
Yeah.
making fun of it.
While the
right.
three of you are having this conversation, the elevator has come safely to the bottom of its destination. It opens up into a long hallway. Actually, not even a long hallway. It's a medium-sized hallway.
Gotta be specific.
It's a medium-sized hallway,
Best.
which opens up to a T with no doors on either side of the hallway. No doors on either side of the T. It is just a T-shaped hallway.
So, okay.
Okay. Are we thinking secret room?
Us? Are you here? I think she still might be mad at me. Us?
Oh, she's got to be over
She's
it. That was like 10 minutes
100%
ago.
mad at you still.
Yes, Peony. What may I assist you with?
I hold my finger up to Alyssa's mouth. Like the microphone is
Just
now
right-
in my fingers for some reason.
Just right on top of
Right
my
on your
lips. Hi, us. I was just wondering, do you know what floor we're on?
You are on the sub-basement of the satellite of Space House.
Ask her for the incinerators here because fuck.
I put 2 fingers on Alyssa's mouth and I tried to talk to us. Us. It's Mike, Jelly Boy.
Hello, Jelly Boy.
Is there a secret room? Can you scan this T-shaped hallway for a secret room? Look through the building blueprints. Secret room. Is there one?
If I could, and I can, I would not. Not for you.
But Alissa is asking. She just wanted me to ask because she's shy. And also, let's be friends again, please.
Your fingers taste like Doritos.
I was eating Doritos
Can
earlier.
us look, okay. I'm sorry for what I did. I come from a place where you buy computers and when they get old and outdated, you upgrade them and they don't take it personal. And I thought when I came here, I thought that was you, us. I thought you were just a computer, and now I know you're so much more than that, and I should have never treated you like a machine because you're my friend, us, and I miss our friendship. I miss our partnership. And I'm sorry I I'm sorry I wanted to upgrade you. There was nothing to upgrade. And that's my bad.
Dalton, can I also make an impassioned speech to us? Just because, like, I feel like I need to get my message out there, water under the bridge.
You got to put your fingers on Andrew's mouth.
Yeah, put your
Put
fingers
my
on
fingers
me.
on Andrew's mouth. I put 2 fingers in his ear. I put 1 finger over his left eye.
Oh.
Oh. Us. It's Mike, Jelly Boy again from earlier. I wanted to say, I'm also sorry. I was just trying to help out my boy. He's been so lonely, and it seemed like maybe he wanted to make a friend talking to the other AI. I didn't mean to diss you in the process. You're a new friend, but that doesn't mean you're not just as important as everybody else in this group, and I should have thought about your feelings. To be fair, you're the first sentient AI that I've ever met. And you know what? You're the best sentient AI that I've ever met. I want us to be friends again. Please.
Sincerity levels in both of your pathetic pleas are adequate.
Aww. And that's the best it was going to get
Us has gotten really sassy. Kind of reminds me of Dalton in a way.
I'm going to hug
did
myself, but I'm hugging
We
us,
did plug
okay?
them in
It looks
together,
weird.
so.
I'm doing this, but I'm
I take
hugging
my
us.
fingers off everybody's mouths. And
Everybody
I
hug me, and
Andrew.
we're all hugging us. And also, I really
Us,
need a
we
hug.
love you so much.
Yeah, rub us's back. Kiss us's
I try to
forehead.
rub the back. I kiss your forehead.
Oh,
You're a good boy. Us.
that's doing something to me. What? No. Everybody
been a
get
while,
off. We got
huh?
a T-shaped room to figure out.
I like that too, but let's figure this out, and then maybe if we want to go back to the hug and the kissing, that's fine. But right now, scanning the room. Us, can you please scan the room?
Structural integrity scan of subbasement complete. Structural scan does show an additional area not provided in the original blueprint.
Boom!
Can you
All
highlight it on my on my HUD?
Highlighting display now. Andrew, your vision goes into like this translucent blue, like, you know, like the old school mini maps that were like blue holographic. Like that is what is happening right now. And you see a highlighted yellow space in the center of the T. So if the T hallway is like this, the center of the T, there is a highlighted yellow space. And as you walk towards it, you just see a plain steel plate wall.
What?
Okay,
What do you
guys.
see, boy?
There's a hidden room behind this T. And I start touching the panel. I don't know the way in, but I just know it's there. I would like to investigate the panels, Dalton.
Investigate. Roll for investigation. Add advantage because you know it's there.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, natural 20, baby. Natural 20.
Hey!
Yes!
Didn't even need that advantage.
You are able to pick up subtle radio waves that show a palm scanner panel that is voice activated. So with the right vocal combination, this scanner will appear in the door.
Guys, this is Dr. Bad's room. Why would the elevator bring us here?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know. Who's pulling the strings and led our heroes down the elevator to the secret room at the end of the hallway? And why does Dr. Bad have a secret room at the end of a hallway? Find out next week when the newest episode of Dungeon Radio Hour drops wherever you get your podcasts. In the meantime, head on over to Patreon at www.patreon.com/Dungeon Radio Hour for extended intros, behind the scenes comedy, and bloopers. Until next time, keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids. The lights are Morse coding this way to you.
And like, but can I see like a pattern in the lights to know which direction? You know what I mean? Like, is it one light blinking and then
Well,
the
you're
one next
in
to
a
it?
hallway, and there's two ways to go: Dr. Bad and the Aeon Guards, or forward.
I don't
And-
even think we needed the light thing. Then,
So I'm just
right?
saying, like, are the lights
We probably
going
didn't need
forward?
the light to know not to go
Yeah.
towards them, huh?
So I'm
Yeah.
assuming the lights that are going forward, those are the lights
Yes,
that are
those are the
blinking?
lights of the blinking.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well,
Dr.
Guys,
Bad sitting
guys,
there
guys.
with the control trying to do the lights for his way. Fuck.
Let's go. Guys.